Yeah. I it's about 10:30. It's 10:22. At 10:32 I will have done 10 minutes. I'm a little down. Losing two people in a short period, it does get to me. And the one, I didn't even know about it, so not that it makes any difference knowing about it, not knowing about it. I had this, I say it's a funny thought, but it's not funny, but it's the same thought that I had after my husband died and we went through all the COVID stuff. And I thought, oh, I'm just so glad he didn't have to go through that. Why? Wouldn't you rather have them alive to go through it with you? Well, maybe not, right? But, it makes no sense. But I had the same thing, both when Andy and when Dave, when I found out they were gone, that I thought, oh, I'm glad they didn't have to experience this Trump thing, or I'm glad they didn't have to experience COVID, or I'm glad they didn't have to, go through this, because it's not fun. Well, I think they would have rather been around to experience it than not. But that doesn't, yeah. I ordered groceries yesterday, and they came this morning, and I was unpacking them, and I was I always get the naturally imperfect bell peppers. They're always nice and small. They're yellow and green and red. No, they're yellow and orange and red. And it's just enough for one time. And I like them. And this time I was putting the bag into the refrigerator when I thought, wait a minute, this feels a little soft. So I actually looked at it rather than just touching it. Oh, wait a minute. So I pulled it out and it was rotten. So I went upstairs because I use their account and just put my order in. And then I pay them. And you may say, oh yeah, that's not good. They've never had anything like that happen before. I've never had anything happen. I mean, when I bought things, I had things be bad and dealt with it myself. But with ordering online, I've never had anything. And they also have not. Because you get pickers that are supposed to look at your stuff, right? Anyway, she said they'll just refund us. So I'm like, okay. I sorted through them. They weren't all bad, right? But they will refund the whole amount. So I took that amount off the full and paid them. But yeah. Baby was so happy. Yeah, because I went upstairs and I said, oh, by the way, I have groceries coming at between 9 and 10. She said, oh, I'm glad you told me, because if the doorbell gets rung and the dog starts barking, if the baby is asleep, then... So knowing that they're coming, she can look for them and then put Josie outside before they come to the door. And just as I was about to go downstairs after telling her that they were going to be coming, she saw on the cam that they were here. So she quickly put the dog outside and all was good. But yeah, this has certainly been, let's say, a difficult decade for me. My husband, COVID, now this with Trump. I suppose, you know, everybody has things happen. We all go through stuff. I've gone through a lot of stuff. It's not as if my life has been clear sailing all the time, so. Anyway. It's still overcast. It's not cold, but it's also not melting. It's definitely not sunny. Been a while since we've had sunny day. Last week. So I guess the tariffs are on hold right now. Meanwhile, we're looking through, I was looking through my groceries, and I don't have anything from the USA. I don't buy packaged foods, like cereal or anything like that. And I buy from Zehrs, and Zehrs is Loblaws, and that's President's Choice, and they pride themselves on having a lot of Canadian. And if it's not Canadian, it's maybe from Peru or Mexico. These peppers were from Mexico, or the avocados are from Mexico. So we may not buy entirely Canadian, but we don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of US stuff. If I had different tastes in my green stuff, I would. My vegetables, they might be from the US, of course. But it's avocados from Mexico. And little did I know, but peppers come from Mexico too. I had a dream last night. Even though I told my brain to not remember, now I don't remember. But oh yes, very much a family-oriented thing. It was a family gathering, and someone gave me a platter with a big fancy dessert on it, and I took it, and I turned around, and it slid off and fell on the floor. Weird. I don't usually have dreams that have anything to do with reality. But this one was very, very much a family gathering with Mimi's family, which is kind of, well, not my own family, Mimi's family. I'll have to have a discussion with my brain again. What are you doing? I don't want to remember what you got me thinking about all night long. Just let me sleep.